India's Most Trusted Brand of the Year Awards 2024 with the first award category, which is Best UGC NET JRF English Coaching in Delhi by Vineet Pandey. It goes to Professor Vineet Pandey.
दिल्ली में सीएमपी द्वारा दूसरा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन डॉक्टर दीक्षा त्रिपाठी ने थैनेटोपॉलिटिक्स पर चर्चा की।
Till then, we'll move forward with our next presentation, who is Nitish Kumar Gupta, a PhD research scholar in Patna University, Bihar, and a guest professor at BN College, Patna. His research engages with animal studies, post-humanism, and dismantling speciesism, marking a vital contribution to the contemporary debates. His research was also published in LitCult, a journal of literary and cultural discourse, a biannual international journal. It also maintains a rigorous double-blind peer review, ensuring global academic excellence. So, over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, esteemed professor and fellow researchers. Thank you, Diksha ma'am, for getting me this opportunity. And thank you for being here to all. As I present my paper titled Beyond Literary and Literary Constraints, Post-Humanism and the Question of Speciesism in Perimal Morgan's Punachi. So basically speciesism, it's a belief that humans are inherently superior to animals, and that lead to the denial of the suffering of animal and their rights. Coming to the Thanatopolitics, I would like to add something on this. It's like we see it in the everyday contradiction that that people are protesting for stray dogs while suggesting people to feed chicken to the dogs and all. So these sort of politics of meat and politics of all death and all, it's very debatable, I guess, you know. So my title of the paper is Beyond Legal and Literary Constraints, Post-Humanism and the Question of Speciesism in Perimal's Morgan Punachi. Coming to the abstract overview, we can see Morgan had to get creative after the backlash from his earlier books, so he uses a black goat to sneak in critiques of oppression. As he notes in the preface, writing about sacred cows is socially forbidden, mirroring how socio-political pressures force narrative choices. The novel allegorizes systematic oppression while challenging anthropocentric norms. It's like the story isn't just about a goat, it's a stand-in for bigger issue like control and exclusion. Derrida would say this echoes that animal that therefore I am, questioning why we privilege human stories over non-human ones. It uses post-humanism, animal studies, and intersectional lenses like casteism and sexism. The paper mixes ideas to show how animal subjugation links to human domination. Coming to the introduction to the novel, the opening lines itself says, once in a village there was a goat, no one knew where she was born. The birth of an ordinary life never leaves a trace, does it? That said, the goat's arrival into the world was somewhat unusual. These words hook you right away, making the goat's birth feel mysterious and important, not ordinary. Morgan sets up divine intervention, challenging hierarchies as Derrida does by interrogating ethical blindness towards non-human sufferings. It signals a shift from anthropocentric storytelling to a non-human perspective. Instead of human drama, it's all about a goat's view, which feels fresh and political. As the paper says, this mirrors Derrida's gaze where animals aren't just objects, but challenge our assumption of human superiority. Coming to the author's background and constraints that he faced. Morgan faced censorship after one part woman controversy. Actually, after backlash and exile, he couldn't write about humans, so he turned to animals as subversion. In his interview, he says, after the verdict came out, I decided that I would start writing again, showing resilience amid legal pressures, legally restricted his shift to an animal narrative as resistance. Coming to the literature review, the novel is analyzed as an allegory of caste, gender, and power. Scholars see the goat as a symbol for human oppression, but post-humanism is underexplored. So there's a lot of contemporary scholars that says about subaltern goat and anti-caste discourses have been seen. Coming to the theoretical structure, Derrida's The Animal That Therefore I Am deconstruct the human-animal divide. It's like Derrida questions why we see animal as inferior, and Murugan does the same with Punachi's complexity. He writes of the gaze disrupting subject-object relationship, making the goat's view challenge our ethics. Peter Singer's speciesism calls for moral consideration beyond humans. Singer says don't privilege humans, extend ethics to all sentient beings. In the novel, Punachi's suffering demand response as Peter Singer argues against moral privileging of human interests. On to the research methodology. This involves literary analysis through posthumanism and speciesism lenses. The study breaks down the text using big ideas to question human hierarchies. Derrida's critique provides a foundational lens to subvert notion of agency in the goat story. It draws on Jacques Derrida, Peter Singer, and Carrie Wolf for theoretical grounding as well. In the discussion of non-human subjectivity, the novel centers an animal at the story's core, challenging human narratives. Murugan puts the goat front and center, making us see her emotion as real. Intersection of oppression. The goat's body is a site of control, linking to caste and gender. We can see the intersection as well. In post-humanism, in animal studies, we see speciesism plays a major role in showing hierarchies or domination of human. In humanism, we can see casteism and sexism. These both, we can intersect both the things. Coming to the, on politics and comparative insights, biopower regulates lives in the novel's world. Bureaucracy controls goat ownership, satirizing state mechanism. Foucault's biopower regulates life by political and economic structure, echoing disposable life. It compares to Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis and Amitav Ghosh's Hungry Tide. Unlike Kafka, human to insect critique of alienation, Murugan centers a real animal. This is the publication details of this paper. Journal, this lit curl, this has been published in a Journal of Literary and Cultural Discourse in July 2025. You can also see the more detail, and thank you so much.